Tonight we're going to hear from Ruth Raskus and Rob Bertman, winners of the 2012 David and Rosalind Grossberg Young Leadership Awards. Their bios are included in the program. I've had the opportunity of knowing and working and truly admiring both of them. They are emblematic of the exceptional young leaders we have here in St. Louis, and I want to welcome their families as well. And I want to acknowledge David Kaslow, a prior winner, and Margot Newman, who chaired and staffed this year's selection committee. And so now it's my pleasure to call up Rob Bertman.
Hi, everybody. Hey. First of all, I want to thank Peggy Ross, Pam Toder, and the selection committee for awarding me this honor. Thanks to all the Grossberg honorees, past and present, for making an imprint and paving a way for someone like me to follow, including you, Ruth. Congratulations. I also want to congratulate Barry Rosenberg on his years of service and dedication, and to Andrew Rayfeld for getting this great opportunity to lead our community forward. I've had a lot of guidance throughout my life, and I'm thankful for all the people who have helped shape me into who I am, starting from the day I was born. Of course, I need to start by thanking my parents, sisters, and brother. They helped me learn the greatest life lesson by their example. Family comes first. They also taught me perseverance through the worst that life can throw at you, to live life to the fullest, and to not complain, but to be thankful for what you have. Thanks for traveling to be here, Mom. I love you. I'd like to thank my greatest religious mentor, Rabbi John Spitzer, who many of you may know, because he actually spent some time here in St. Louis before moving to Canton, Ohio 30 years ago. I'd like to thank my family-in-law, the Reeves, Jake, Leslie, Alex, and Marissa for all the help, advice, support, love, and example. To Tom and David Eidelman for your sage wisdom and unique way of looking at the world, and for letting me take just the smallest bit of time away from work to devote to the community. To Margot Newman and J.J. Flotkin for helping me learn more about myself, giving me perspective, for listening, and for your friendship. My other mentors, the Steinbergs, the Greens, the Kransbergs, Litwacks, Rubens, and countless other pillars of the community who have taken time out of their extremely busy days to share their experience and insightful perspectives. Liat Bachar, Jeff Sparks, and everyone who I've had the good fortune to work with in YPD, the J, Millstone Institute, and the other organizations I've had the pleasure to serve in. Finally, the most amazing, talented, intelligent, beautiful, supportive woman who has made me a better person every day. Anna, I love you with all my heart, and thank you for the countless things you do, including your unwavering support of my time away from you and the kids to devote to the community. Since I moved here to St. Louis over 7 years ago, the hot topic has been how to engage the next generation. Many efforts have been made, dollars spent, and time devoted to this very subject. What if I told you there's a thriving young Jewish organization right here in St. Louis? It engages more young people in their 20s and 30s than the people sitting in this room here today, each year through social and educational events, as well as planning and other strategic committees. Together, this group of young Jewish leaders donated more than $100,000 to Jewish Federation last year. There is dynamic, innovative, passionate leadership in place and being cultivated. The board meetings are interactive, challenging, and open-minded. They take calculated risks with new initiatives, and they have evolved over time by listening and catering to their constituents. I'm, of course, talking about YPD, the Young Professionals Division of the Jewish Federation, and it's been around a long, long time. In fact, many of today's established leaders have been through the YPD ranks themselves. But despite all that, many times, people overlook YPD, and frankly, at times it can be frustrating. YPD is a model that is and has been working to engage young Jewish leaders, and many are unaware of what we're doing and don't take full advantage of the wonderful resources in leadership. If you're looking to hear what the younger generation thinks or feels about an issue, and if you're looking for a young talent for your boards, YPD is a tremendous place to start. I urge you to get in touch with Jeff Sparks, the YPD president, or staff Liat Bachar, and also Margot Newman to bounce ideas off of and to find out ways to partner and collaborate together rather than starting from scratch. I know they and the rest of the YPD board are willing and open to sharing ideas and identifying leadership that may be a fit for your organization. If you go to jewishinstlouis.org/YPD, you can see what's going on and find information to get in touch with leadership and staff. I'm a firm believer that the community will be at its strongest when we give people the opportunity to be meaningfully involved and engaged in the areas where they are most passionate. I've been fortunate to have meaningful involvement in two organizations that I care deeply about after completing my YPD term, the J and the Millstone Institute for Jewish Leadership. But not everyone gets that opportunity. You see, some think we have a shortage of people ready and willing to step up and help strengthen the community. but I'm certain that there's actually a shortage of meaningful opportunities, especially for my generation. I've talked with countless young leaders, many post-YPD, who are ready, willing, and able to take their involvement to the next level, but the impactful opportunities just aren't there for them. To me, I just can't quite get my head around that, especially with all the talk about wanting to engage the younger leaders. You'd think there'd be more options out there. It makes sense that those who commit large dollars to a cause should have a seat at the table because they have a significant stake in the success of the organization, and the organization has a significant stake in those donors. But many times we overlook the other passionate, energetic, talented leaders, especially in the younger generations who don't have the financial resources to commit right now. From their perspective, they're giving all they can give of their time and money. They attend events, have an impressive body of work, are passionate, talented, and skilled, but it can go unnoticed and even unrecognized to the detriment of the community. These young leaders just want an opportunity to have a meaningful impact in the community and for people to have an open mind to their ideas. So think about ways that you and your organizations can take actions to provide these opportunities for young, passionate, energized people to get involved, just like YPD has. We're ready and waiting for the opportunity. Thank you.